Alright, what's up, boys? Today we are at San Diego, round 3 of the 2022 Aerial ESX Championship. This is the North American series. Yeah, I accidentally left my mic on for this video, so you guys are gonna hear me rage a bit, which, to be honest, this might be the first and only time you hear me rage, because I'm a pretty quiet guy and pretty reserved usually, but definitely an extremely frustrating first few laps there. But yeah, I was feeling extremely comfortable on the track tonight, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video, and thanks for watching. Alright, so as you can see, we are here at San Diego, Military Appreciation Night, as you can see by my gear set there, so super sick for that. Yeah, it was a really clean gear set, I really liked it. But yeah, going into this night, I definitely thought I had the pace to win. I felt super comfortable on this track. I felt way better than I did at Anaheim 1, which is where I got my first ever win at 2 weeks ago. So yeah, gate's about to drop here, and as you can see, I get a super good jump, extremely good jump. Brake for the corner, and yeah, people just outbrake themselves and make me explode, I guess. Cause yeah, obviously not too happy with that. I might have already said this, but I accidentally left my mic on for this race, so you're gonna hear me rage a bit, which is just all in the moment. Obviously, looking back on it. I'm just over Supercross, man. I'm fucking over it, dude. Can you Fox move out of the way, dude? Holy shit, man. Why can't I ever make it through a start clean? So, yeah, as you can hear, I'm not too happy, but yeah, like I said, obviously it's just all in the moment when I was very mad. But, yeah, coming onto the back of Willie here, thinking about making a move. Kind of look down the inside here. Oh my lord, bro. I hate this fucking game sometimes. And yeah, as you can see, I get cross jumped and get taken out. I don't know why he would do that, but I mean, okay, I guess. But yeah, there's gonna be a few moments like this in this video. Like I said, I did forget to mute my mic. But yeah. Already 23 seconds back. That's just great. And Hemi and Evmoof are fucking out front, bro. As you can hear, Hemi and Evmoof are already out front, and I'm already in 16th. 23.9 seconds back, so yeah, just real unfortunate. But we will get more into that later, because we'll let you guys hear all of this stuff. Fuck, man. Yeah, those guys go down in front of me. And I get passed again by Fatosa. I get cuts for fucking dumbasses going down in front of me. And yeah, as you can hear, I'm not too happy. Yeah, like I was saying, I feel like I really had the pace on this track. I felt super comfortable on this track. And yeah, I did get that 1 second of cuts, so extremely frustrating. Yeah, I felt extremely comfortable on this track, and I felt like I could have competed for the win tonight. Definitely could have battled with Hemi and Evmoof up there, and I truly believe that I could have won this race tonight. I'm not saying that I would have, but I feel like I could have if I would have gotten the same start as them. Super sketchy moment there with, I think that was Benjison and Fatosa. And yeah, I get the pass down on him. I thought he was going to maybe go for a move there, and thank you, Fatosa, for not, because that could have ended badly. Yeah, I really enjoyed this track. There's lots of line choices here, lots of different rhythms. All of the lines are basically even. It just seems like people were not using any of the lines, and like not I don't know. It seems like there were so many options available, yet people were still just cleaning each other out, cleaning me out. People would go down in front of me and then take me out. I don't know. Cross-jump me, cross-jumping each other. Yeah, just not very fun. Fucking dumbass! And yeah, just stuff like that happening a lot. But yeah, like I said, extremely frustrating. I would say that I have to get better at starts, but to be honest, I got a really good jump there, and I had the jump, but everybody just kind of outbraked themselves and took me down. It was just, it's extremely frustrating. And going back to me raging, if you know me, I'm a very quiet guy, and I usually don't rage, but especially after last week, where I got a bad start and had to work my way through the field, kind of the same deal here. It's just extremely frustrating, especially when you know you should be competing for wins and competing in the top 5 and doing better than this, yet you just can't get a start, and then people take you out and cross jump you and go down in front of you. It's very frustrating. I think it just kind of boiled over this week. I'm not gonna act like Mr. Nice Guy here and say that what I said, I didn't mean what I said and it wasn't deserved, because to be honest, it was 100% deserved what I was saying. These guys, obviously not everybody, just wanted to make that clear, but a lot of these guys were, at least the guys that were taking me out and that I was getting mad at and stuff, they honestly deserved what I was saying about them, because they were riding like hazards, they were riding terribly, they didn't have any spatial awareness. They were cross-jumping, taking each other out, taking me out. I mean, I think it's very fair that I was getting mad at them. And even after the race, people were protesting each other left and right and getting super mad in the Discord. And I think at the top level of this game, which this is the biggest series in the game, the hardest thing to do in this game, Supercross, and I feel like everybody in here should be fairly skilled at this game and skilled enough to give each other room, and people just weren't doing that tonight, and it was very frustrating. I don't know why people were riding like that, especially on a track with so many line choices and line variety. Yeah, it's just a shame to see. And yeah, especially on a night where I felt like I could have won. At Oakland, to be honest, I wouldn't have won. Even if I got a good start as them, I wouldn't have won. Maybe I could have gotten 3rd, 4th, you know. But I can almost guarantee I wouldn't have won. But here, I definitely think I had a 50. I feel like I had a 50% chance of winning if I got the same start as Hemi and Evmif. Yeah, it's just very frustrating because, like I said, I felt way more comfortable on this track and way faster on this track than I did at Anaheim 1, which is where I got my first win. And as you can see by my pace, I mean, I'm running the same pace as them, especially when I run, when I have open track, I'm running the same pace as the leaders. Sometimes, you know, people will get in my way, or I'll have to work my way through the field, and that will obviously slow me up, or someone will take me out and I'll lose a bunch of time or whatever. But when I do have an open track, I mean, I'm sticking right with the leaders, even sometimes gaining on them, like that lap I gained a little bit on Evmuf, mainly because I did have that open track. Yeah, as you can see, I'm behind Willie here, and he's obviously very fast. When I get behind people, I like to give them a bit of room just in case they go down in front of me. So I like to give them 5-6 bike lengths of room so that I have the ability to move out of the way if they go down and when they go down. Because especially if you know, you're dealing with somebody like Willie who's pretty much the same pace as me, but I did, you know, have a feeling that he would go down eventually. So there's no point in, like, you know, battling him or pressuring him and then him going down in front of me and making me crash when you guys are going to be running the same pace anyways, you know? So, yeah, just try to latch onto him. But, yeah, Dennis Christensen goes down, and, yeah, he pulls out in front of me. So, yeah, and I'm onto the back of him. But with him, it was a bit of a different story because I did feel like I kind of had the pace on him. Plus, he's a really consistent and smart rider, I feel like. So I felt more comfortable, you know, going side by side with him over a jump or making a move on him without getting taken out. I felt much more comfortable doing that with him than with other people that you'll see give me room with. So yeah, I was actively trying to make a move here, and yeah, Willie did go down, so that's why I was kind of giving him the room. But yeah, I kind of clipped that jump there, and my back end went up, and lost a little bit of time, and I actually ran into that tough block and got a second of cuts for that, which I think is complete BS if I'm being honest, because I barely touched that tough block, and I get a second of cuts for it. I feel like that's pretty frustrating, and in the end, it does end up mattering because I do end up losing a position to that 1 second of cuts, so that could be valuable points in this championship that I'm missing out on just because Stone. I don't want to blame it on Stone because I feel bad because obviously it works extremely hard on these tracks, but I guess just constructive criticism here, Stone. If you could next time, please make the timing gates just a bit wider. Yeah, super sketchy moment there. Almost ran into the back of him. Go outside here, gonna triple in, and then go double and tuck to the inside, kind of try to cut off his line, but give him a little bit of room on the outside, but he ends up cutting under. He's on the right of me now, and so I end up going defensive into this corner, and yeah, that's the move done right there. And thankfully, Dennis didn't come up my inside here and punt me, so thank you very much. But yeah, like I was kind of saying, a little bit of constructive criticism here, Stone, if you're watching this, which I don't think you will. But if you are watching this, just make the timing gates a bit wider because I think you and I can both agree that I didn't deserve a second of cuts there, and maybe just make them outside of the tough blocks, I don't know, because the tough blocks are slowing me down anyways. There's no point in giving me everybody a second of cuts if they touch the tough block, I guess. Yeah, which just sucks. The only reason why I guess I'm upset about it is because I did end up losing a position because of that at the end of the race. But yeah, this is I'm already up into 7th, and as you can tell from kind of the tone of my commentary, I'm just not in a very good mood after this race. Pretty upset about how it went. And I record these videos right after the race, so my mood in my commentary will generally reflect how my race went, which I think is kind of adds to the commentary, I guess, because if I have a bad race, I'll be in a good mood, and I'm not going to try to fake like I'm happy or something. But even though I finished better here, I was still more upset than I was at Oakland, because at Oakland, like, okay, I get it, like I got a bad start, whatever, and I didn't really have the pace anyways. But here, it's like I felt like I had the pace to win, or at least compete for the win, and then I just get it screwed on the start. And like I said, I would say that I need to work on starts, but I got a good jump there, and then just people outbreak themselves and clean me out. It's just very frustrating, especially when you know that you have the pace to potentially win this race, Yeah. But if you guys know me, then you guys know that I won the outdoor championship about a month before Supercross season started. Yeah, I just won the outdoor championship. So super happy about that. That's why I have the single digit number 7. Yeah, and with outdoors, you can afford a bad start and come through the pack and whatever. You'll get third that race. But this you only have 15 minutes. People are going down left and right. The track's not very wide. Oh yeah, I came up to the back of Q in here. He just lets me by, so thank you very, very much for that. I don't know why he let me by, but I think it's maybe just because he wasn't in the points chase or something, so I really appreciate that, man. It really does mean a lot, so thank you very much for that. Made my life a lot easier, especially with everything, how terribly everything was going tonight. That was a nice change of pace, somebody just letting me by when they didn't have to. So I really appreciate that, man. Thank you. Yeah, I think that oh yeah, I was talking about outdoors, how you can come through the pack because you have time and the tracks are wider and you can avoid people better. But on this, it's just like if somebody goes down in front of you, you have nowhere to go, and you don't have enough time because it's only 15 minutes, so you don't have enough time to come through the pack. It's just, I mean, I know I sound like I'm making excuses here, which I guess I am, but I don't know. I just feel like if I didn't get that bad start, we're just not going to talk about it anymore. It's whatever. Yeah, Capulet goes down there. I lose a bit of time to Kiwin behind me. So I knew I had to pull away from him because I do have 3 seconds of cuts. So I've got to finish at least 3 seconds in front of him. So yeah, that kind of ends up losing me a bit of time. So now I'm kind of in a hurry to, pull back away again. Because yeah, as you can, if you look on the leaderboard there, that he is still in front of me, even though I'm ahead of him on track. But yeah, coming up onto a back of another lapper here. Oh yeah, I messed this section up a bit, so I have to go double, triple out, which is still a pretty quick line. Like I said, there's lots of line variety here. And is this it? Yes, this is. The weirdest, I don't even know how I crashed there. It's like, I just did a front flip. Like, okay. But yeah, Kiwin ends up getting back around me, so not what I wanted to see because that could be valuable points. But yeah, now I'm just kind of focused again, trying to refocus and catch back up. That was my one crash that I had the entire night that was on my own. Like, literally, that was it. So like I said, I definitely feel like I could have been up there with those guys. Potentially, competing for a win. So, yeah, like I was saying, I just feel like people just need to learn how to start a bit better in this game, especially if you're at the top level like this. I mean, it's a bit silly that there's this huge pileup every week in the first corner, but yeah. I mean, I know a lot of it is netcode, but I mean, if you're as Kiwin lets me by again, so thank you very, very much, Kiwin. I really, really appreciate it. Yeah, I don't really know why he was, but maybe it's just because he's not in the points chase and he's just a nice person. So, thank you very much, man. Yeah, points are not looking too good after this one, obviously. I mean, I won the first one, got 10th at the second round, and it looks like we're going to finish 6th or 7th here at this round. And Hemi and Evmuth are going 1-2 again. So, yeah, points, not looking the best right now. I mean, obviously, I'm still definitely in it, but definitely don't want to lose momentum like this, and you don't want to let Hemi and Evmuth get confident and start clicking off more race wins, Yeah, as you can see, it's already the last lap. Feels like this race has gone by so quick. At this point, I was just thinking that I just wanted more time and frustrated with that. And then I realized that Kiwin was still in front of me with cuts. I think it was through this whip section because I kind of messed them up. Yeah, I get a terrible drive, and then I hear him behind me, so I was like, oh crap, I got to get going or else, he's going to finish in front of me on cuts. So, yeah, right here I kind of just start pushing like what I would in qualifying, and obviously I'm going to make a few mistakes. I hit that tough block there, but I feel like I'm still gaining on him. On off, triple out, hit another tough block. And then, yeah, triple in, triple, and then single out. And I do end up pulling quite a bit of a gap on him there. Come across the line. And yeah, he beats me by 0.2 of a second. So yeah, like I said, that cut did end up coming back to bite me. Where I barely touched the tough block. I think that's a little. I don't know. That just sucks. I hate to say that this race was bad luck, but honestly I feel like it was just bad luck, to be honest. I feel like if I were to race it again, I would have done it much better. I don't know. But hopefully we can bounce back next week, get a better start. Hopefully people can learn to ride with respect for other riders and give each other space instead of just plowing into each other, and plowing into me and other people and making, them go down. Yeah, people were very mad about this race after they're in the Discord protesting each other in general, getting mad at each other. Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't expect something like this especially on a track with such, line choice and variety of lines. But yeah, just super unfortunate that people were riding like that, and hopefully next week it will be better. Yeah, not much else to say. I'm sorry if this commentary's kind of sounded down and mad, but to be honest, I am kind of mad. So, yeah, I guess if you liked the video and want to want to subscribe, I would really appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.
My name, got the hottest chick in the game, wearing my chain, that's right, ho.